welcome back to my channel. So this is an awesome day today in my country. It's really spring. All the trees are now getting these very nice crispy green leaves. You really get inspired by all the colors coming out there, the tulips, and yeah, there's so many things going on. This painting I made in video 7 is available. I gave it a varnish so that it's nicely protected. It's a 50 by 60 centimeter canvas where it's violet and blues that I made. The other one that I'm going to show you here is also a 40 by 40 centimeter canvas. I did not make a video of this one. I made it some time back. It's also available and received a varnish. So in today's video, we're gonna see that I made a couple of scrape offs. You're gonna see one where I use a color that I thought was going to be awesome, but didn't turn out nicely. But let's get started. So as you can see, I had a scrape off before starting up again. So the colors that we're gonna select are at the base, it's gonna be ultramarine blue, which I'm adding right now. Then we're gonna have some light turquoise, some sky blue, some pearl white, some red, and a little bit of a drizzle of the white one as well. And you will see which color does not work out well here. I'm just adding a lot of the ultramarine blue, a color that I really have just gotten too much into at some point. I really love the color. I love the other colors that goes with this one. And let me just spread it out here so that we can get going. And I will do the sides in a second. It looks like it's a good consistency that I made for this one. It's a video that I did some time back. I'm gonna use it as a kind of a teaser so that you can actually see that even I make mistakes, and sometimes I make videos that I use for just seeing how they turned out on smaller canvases and how the colors are working together. And I just decided that, yeah, I thought that it would be a good tryout here. So we're just going to cover all the sides to make sure that they are evenly covered, so I don't have to fix them afterwards. And then we can move on adding the colors. All the colors and brands you can find in the description field, and how I mix my base color and the other colors, what's the mixtures. And one of the colors that I'm using is from the brand Golden, which is a pearl white, which I only mixed with Floetrol because it is a fluid color, so it needed some texture. And when I did a drip test, it actually showed that I didn't need to add any water. So sometimes you need to add water and sometimes you don't have to. In this case, it is just with Floetrol. So here we are, fixing the sides before we get this done. I always make a fuss of it, making sure that the sides are fully covered here before starting up. It's a good way of doing it. And since this is a very transparent color, it's a good idea to make sure that it's absolutely decently covered. Going back after it's dried up is not a good idea. You will be able to see it. Small things you can fix, but larger places you can't. So we're just gonna take off the bubbles. A lot of bubbles in because I made a great mixture just before doing this canvas preparation. So the first one we're gonna have of the colors are the light turquoise. Really love this color. Then we're gonna have the sky blue. Then After this one, I'm gonna add the Pearl White from Golden, which was the liquid one. So it's gonna be very transparent. Then I'm gonna add red. I'm saying it this way, red did not turn out to be good in this composition. I think I even added too much. I should just have added a few drops or selected a different one. Then I'm adding some copper, and I'm just gonna twist a little bit with the white here, just adding a dash of it. Then we're gonna add some more base color, the ultramarine blue, so that I can actually blow over the ultramarine blue over the colors before blowing it out. But before that, I just need to torch all the bubbles. A lot of bubbles in this, but when you make the mixture before starting the painting, then it makes good sense. So far, so good. Yeah, I think the red was too heavy there. Already looking at it at this point, it's too much. Well, what can you do? It would be nice to just be able to suck it up. Not possible, but then sometimes you just have to try it out to see, is it that bad? So even here, at this point, when blowing it over, I got a bit nervous. I could see it was going to be messy. So you can see here, it's not even good at this point. So no matter what I did, it did not look good. I did torch it as well to see if I could get any of the other underlaying colors up, but no, doesn't look good. I need to do something. I'm not happy with the red one. I'm trying to blow and see if I can fix it somehow. Just giving it a test here to see if it could be better. But you know, when you start looking at it and you can just see, no, this is not good. So I use my awesome scraper here. As you can see, it's normally one that I can buy very cheap here in my country. It's normally used in the bathroom after you take a shower or something like that. And I realized that, well, this is a good scraper. Let's just see it. So here you see that I tried to remove the red. I didn't like it, so trying to save something here. But yeah, it's like, again, trying to blow a bit, then knowing that I had some more red that I wasn't happy about in the other corner, but I'm really giving it a try out before scraping the whole thing. But it doesn't seem to be working as I had hoped for. But sometimes you just have to try it out and see if you can actually fix it. But I looked at this big puddle while blowing of red, and it's, nah, I didn't like it. I definitely didn't like it. And it was the way that it was mixed, it came out with this kind of rusty kind of look instead of the red. So yeah, no, definitely not happy with it. But I did spend some time trying to see if I could fix it. It was like the composition was just getting worse, in my view. And if I'm not happy, I'm definitely not gonna keep it. I know if I keep it, the day after I may remove the colors anyway, and then it's easier to remove them while they are fluid instead of almost destroying a canvas on this. So yeah, you see I try here to do something about the red, and it just got worse and even worse. And right now you can't see anything because I'm all over the place here. it is just not good. So here I'm scraping again and seeing that I still have a lot of red in the middle of everything. So I'm just deciding, out it goes. Cool scraper, off with it. And let's start all over again, adding the base color. Yee, damn. Yeah, it is unfortunate that you sometimes have to scrape, but if you don't like it and you can't save it, I didn't feel that I could save it, but I needed to get rid of all the red one colors. I didn't want to add some more color and then try to see if I could save it that way. I just needed to get rid of it. So I had a lot of mixture of the ultramarine blue, so I decided just to scrape it off, and as you can see, it was a good scraping. Right, so let's get ready here to add the colors. So I deselected the red color. I did add greenish blue to the selection instead, and gold instead of the copper. It really just changed my total mind here. Getting rid of the bubbles here. And then we will add the green, the light turquoise. And after that, it's going to be the sky blue before we get to the greenish blue. Just need to make sure that I give it to the right order, but that is in the description field where you can see which colors I added in to this painting. Here's the greenish blue. Then we're going to add the pearl white. Just one line. And it is going to be very transparent, but it will give it some shimmer. Then we're going to add some light gold. And now we're ready. So with a few adjustments, I was more than happy that I removed the red color. That was definitely not going well with this painting. The end result was very, very nice. It's already been sold, so it's no longer available. One of my dear clients really loved it. So yeah, it's in a new place. It had a layer of varnish to ensure that it's protected. So this is not the last time I'm using that color, but definitely not going to add the red one, or that particular red, because it was coming out so wrongly on the canvas. But it's always nice to try some things. Sometimes you just have to push the edges, and sometimes you get surprised. And in this case, it was a surprise in the wrong way. But that's how it goes. Anyway, please subscribe to my channel. All the details about the color selection and so forth, suppliers and all that kind of stuff is in the description field. If you have any questions or you just have a comment to me, please do not hesitate to add them in the comment field. In the meantime, stay safe and have a fantastic day. See you soon. Bye.